thank you guys so much for joining me. Today I'm just doing like a little bit of a night in the life, just like a little vlog, a little snippet of my life for you guys. Jack and I just got out of school and work. We stopped by real quick to let Mr. Vinny out and just to drop off our bags and stuff. But we're going out to the river just to walk around. Guys, it's so important to me to keep Jack healthy, to keep him active, to keep him interested in being outside and not just like putting him in front of a TV with some plastic toys all night. That's just like not how I want to roll at all as a parent. A lot of times it's like kind of crappy out here. We live in the Northeast, so there are a lot of days that are really bad, but there are also so many beautiful days. And the sun came out today out of nowhere, and guys, the sun just does everything to me. It just gives me life. I was honestly in such a bad mood all day because it was like rainy and like just really crappy out, and the sun came out and I was like, poof, new girl. So we're gonna go play and you guys are gonna come with us.
We're going under and there's nothing we can do. The final hour before we let it go to rest. It's such a heartbeat pounding in your chest in this story.
Backlash written on me, card rubbing on a glass bowl. I've been ballin', prima ladies in coming down. I'm already out, already on the countdown. I'ma set it right. Got the backlash written on me, cold running from the pole, and it's on me. Don't know which way we're going now, I don't wanna know it. Might as well be going down, I don't wanna know it.
Alright fam, it's like super windy out here, it's crazy. And I just realized that I left Jack's shoes in his little bag that I dropped off at home, so that's not very good. We're gonna make this work though. He's gonna be in the sand, so I'm gonna try to carry him there. Jack, you ready? Pumpkin.
We're going up, we're going under, and there's nothing we can do. The final hour before we let it go to rest. It's such a heartbeat pounding in your chest in this story. We're going under and there's nothing we can do. The final hour before we let it go to rest. It's such a heartbeat pounding in your chest.
Guys, I'm so disappointed. That was like a super big fail. It was beautiful. I actually loved it out there. If I didn't have Jack, I would totally just like sit out there and enjoy it and meditate and just like take a breather. But it was like super windy and really crazy. And normally, like where you guys saw all that water, like that would normally be like beach. So what I was expecting was for it to be beach, and Jack and I would just kind of like walk around there, pick up stuff, pick up shells, branches, whatever. Like he loves doing that kind of stuff and just splashing in the water. But there was nowhere for us to walk, and it was like incredibly windy. So the only people out here are fishing. So I'm pretty bummed. We just drove out here like 20 minutes to do nothing. So I guess we're gonna go back home and have dinner. I'm sad now. I'll see you guys at home. Guys, I just want you to know, sometimes I can be like the biggest hypocrite ever because I'm like, health, wellness, health, eat healthy, whole foods. I'm heating up pizza and mac and cheese for Jack right now. But he's hungry, and I had some from last night from some company that I had over. It's like a thin crust margarita pizza and some mac and cheese. And whatever, you know? He's gonna live his life. He's gonna live his best life. He's hungry right now, and I know that's what he wants. So that's what he's getting. Living his best life. I wish this was my dinner for real. I just have to chop Jack's pizza into little tiny pieces for his little tiny body. He can definitely eat like a piece of pizza, like he can hold it and eat it, but what he'll do is give it to the dog. And if he gives like a couple pieces to the dog, it's no big deal, but if he gives his entire pizza to the dog, then the dog gets sick, and then Jack gave away half of his dinner, and it's just, you know, it's not good for anybody. So we'll just sit here and chop his little pizza up for him into little edible pieces. And then I have to put it on this little plate that has a rubber sticky on the bottom so that way he doesn't throw his plate off of the table. Because, you know, mom life and stuff. That's how it goes. You ready for dinner? And I just gonna pull all the pigs out. Yeah. Cool. Good. That's good. What are you doing? Yeah. I know, it's fun. Yeah. No joke, fam. I seriously just looked over and Jack is just feeding the dog pizza. Just like straight up feeding him pizza. He's not showing you guys now. They're best friends. Okay, so now that Jack is happy and eating, it's time for me to make my dinner. Which you know, girl, it's the same dinner every night. I've been eating this dinner forever and ever and ever. Like literally for over a year since I can remember. But I actually still like really like it. I know a lot of people say that meal plans are just not sustainable. And they might not be sustainable for some people, but for me, it's like, what is sustainable is easy. Like, I don't care, like, that I'm eating the same thing every night, like, in forms of, like, taste. Like, that just doesn't bother me. I know that's crazy to a lot of people, but, like, literally the only thing that I care about is it being simple. I just got a piece of chicken in my hair, gross. Like, if it's simple, this girl's happy, and, like, that's it. Like, I don't need, like, all this, like, crazy variety. Like, I just cook my chicken in, like, massive quantities. I just keep, like, greens in the house and some vegetables, like, for my dinner. And, like, all my other meals, like, they're pretty much the same, too, you know? Like, I get a little bit of variety in my off season, you know? Like, I'll have a cheat meal, like, here and there. But, honestly, guys, like, I'm so focused on my goal. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, if my coach told me to like eat spinach every single day, like I would. That's not what she does by any means. Like I eat really well. I eat salads and greens and sweet potatoes and like healthy carbs, like fiber, like all the good stuff, guys. Like I love my diet, to be honest with you, and I feel really like good and satisfied and just like amazing on it, and I have good energy and like my skin's always clear. I don't have like negative reactions to certain foods and then having to like deal with that, so it's been really nice. But yeah, I've been eating the same meal forever, and that is one thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Like I hear so many people are like, no, like meal plans are just like not the way, they're totally unsustainable, no one can eat that way long term. And like that, the thing is, it's like, guys, like I don't put down like if it fits your macros. Like it's what works for you. Like if that's what works for you, like if a meal plan is like simple and easy and like that's what's gonna, you know, fuel your workouts properly and like you can easily like meal prep that, cool, then like meal plans are awesome for you. Like if you're someone who like cannot eat the same thing every day, like if you have to eat the same thing every day, that you're just like gonna go off track and say like not doing this, then like yeah, if it fits your macros would probably be a better version for you. Like there isn't like a one size fits all thing by any means. Like there's so many different forms of fitness, guys. Like, I'm so sick of like people bashing each other's goals and like bashing each other's like way of doing things. Like, do what works for you and do what makes you happy. Do what's good for your life, what's good for your family, what's good for you like mentally, physically, whatever. Like, who cares? Like, I know that it's probably just something to talk about, like, you know, me versus you, and, you know, my way is better than your way and whatever, but I keep looking at this little bird feeder. Sorry. But guys, like, I honestly think that the beauty of fitness is that, like, it's not one size fits all. Like, I just, like, I can't, how do I say this? Like, I am so fed up with people like bashing one another for like being into something different than what they're into. Like, I love competing. Like, I think it's awesome. It keeps me motivated. I like get super pumped about building mass. I get super pumped about leaning out. Like, I get excited for shows. Like, I love that. Some people might think it's awful. Some people might have had a really bad experience competing. That's fine. Some people might want to be power lifters. Like, that's not what I'm into. Like, that's not how I want to train. But like, if you want to do that, like, that makes you happy, like, dude, rock it out. Like, that's so cool. Like, some girls want to go to the gym and like just work their butts and like be a little thicker. Like, man, that's awesome. Like, good for you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care what you do. Like, some people don't want to work out at all. Shh, that's fine. You don't want to work out. Like, you don't want to eat well. Like, that's on you, man. Like, do what makes you happy. Like, do what works for you. At the end of the day, like, just make yourself happy. Like, what is good for you might not be good for someone else, and like what's good for someone else might not be good for you. You know, like, I'm not gonna sit here and like make all these like weird, like, or just like make all these meals and like try to like calculate all the macros and like put them in all day long. Like, I used to do that, but like I usually end up eating the same things all the time anyway, because I didn't want to have to calculate all the macros every day. So I would have like 2 or 3 different like days of eating that I would just like repeat over and over and over again. And then when I started eating like all whole foods, like my results were just like, for me personally, my results were just more consistent. So like, that's what works for me. But like, some people, like, they don't want to do a whole foods diet. Like, they get so bored with it and then just like go completely off track. I'm like, that's cool too, you know? Like, guys, I can like, I go on rants. I like talking about like different topics and stuff like that, but my point is, like, do what works for you. Like, if you, I'm sorry, if you hate cardio, then like maybe it's not for you, or like maybe you haven't found the form of cardio that you like. Like, I hate running. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I hate it. Like, I'll go on a run with you, like, if you make me, and like I'm totally capable of doing that. And like, yeah, I'll run every once in a while, like on a treadmill or outside. Like, I'll do it as a form of exercise, but like, I'm not someone who like enjoys running. So like, training for a marathon would not be up my alley. But like, if you want to train for a marathon, if like that's your form of fitness, then like, I'm so proud of you. Like, that's so cool, and like, that's like a huge accomplishment. Just like competing, man. Like, if that's your thing and you're good at that and like you're excited about it and like that's what motivates you, then like, awesome, man. Like, seriously, like, if you're a boxer and like you want to train all day long to like box people, cool. Like, that's what you like to do. There's so many different things that you guys can do, so many different ways you can eat. There's not like one size fits all to be healthy. You know, like, we're all individuals. And like, don't be scared to beat yourself, and don't let other people tell you not to do something because they don't like it, or not to do something because maybe they fear it, or maybe they failed at it, and then they're bringing their insecurities out on you. Because I see that all the time, and I see it at the gym all the time, or I see people, you know, telling other people like, oh, don't do that workout, do this workout. And like, it's cool to like offer advice to people, like, to like help them with form and stuff. Like, I love when people correct my form, to be honest with you. Like, if I'm doing something wrong, man, I want to know how to do it right, because I want to maximize my time in the gym. Like, I don't want to be sitting there and doing an exercise wrong and hurt myself, put myself out, or just like not make any, I hate to use the word gains, but not make any gains. It would suck. Anyway, your girl could go on and on forever. I could talk to a brick wall for probably 3 hours. I'm gonna finish making my dinner. Jack and I are gonna hang out. So this lighting is like a little bit weird, but. So I have onions, cherry tomatoes, my chicken is underneath, which is 4 ounces of chicken, some balsamic vinegar, and 2 ounces of avocado. I can like put like peppers probably or like cucumbers on this if I wanted to, but it's just the way I like it. But if I get extra hungry, then I add more vegetables on top, just how I talked about my last video. Trying to get some light over here, guys. I'm sorry. Jack gets like the good light spot. We have dinner together, but mostly he just likes to watch cartoons. Sometimes I'll turn it off, but then a lot of times he will just like throw his food everywhere. But if he's watching TV, he'll just like eat. It's just like a way for him to kind of like stay focused a little bit. He's 20 months old, so he's just like crazy. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna eat my dinner. So sorry, this lighting is like super crazy. And then I guess I'll just get back with you in a little bit. Listen guys, I don't want any judgment on the coffee because sometimes life is hard. When you're old and you're on bikini prep and you're a mother and you have a dog and chickens and a full-time job. So don't judge me drinking coffee after dinner. Plus it's just like a nice light. I had like an extra pumpkin spice that I've been saving for like forever. Most of my coffee is dark, so I feel like it's like more like caffeine. Well, this is just like a nice, light, you know, pumpkin spice coffee. I'm making excuses. Don't judge me. Guys, I was gonna hide this from you, but this is birthday cake ice cream. So I'm like killing the mom game today. Mac and cheese, margarita pizza, birthday cake ice cream, a little spoon in his hand. Watching cartoons, killing the mom game. I'm gonna take another moment to be real with you guys. Sometimes I'm like the best mom in the world. Like Jack is eating like all homemade organic food and like we're, you know, outside playing and whatever. And sometimes it's cold and it's windy and we tried to go somewhere and it got late and we came back and he's hungry. So he's eating mac and cheese and pizza and ice cream. And he's watching cartoons, so. You know? You do what you have to do. It's balance. Balance, guys. So you can go outside? You go outside? Bye. Okay, so Jack is just finishing up his ice cream now, so guys, I'm gonna be sharing like little tips along the way of just like kind of how I keep things going and keep things organized around here. Like it's a lot, like being a mom, being on prep, like the stuff that I was just going over, like the last thing I was saying when I said I need to drink coffee. But I work full time, I'm on bikini prep, like I'm a mom. I want to like touch base on this just like super quickly. Like I am a single parent. Being a single parent doesn't mean that I'm his only parent, but I do have Jack all the time. His dad comes over and sees him and like gives him a bath at night and stuff like that. We are friends because we have a kid together, you know? So, yeah, anyway, it's a lot, okay? That's all I need to say, is that it is a lot and you have to stay organized and you have to stay in a routine. So little things I do, like right now, like Jack is just like finishing up his ice cream. I try to take his plate and play with him, but he wants to keep eating, of course. So I'm just gonna like pack his snacks up and his lunch for school tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna pack his lunch and his snacks for school tomorrow. My stuff is already done and prepped. I like to do mine for the whole week. So tomorrow's Friday, so I have my last meals in there for tomorrow. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. So let's pack his snacks. This is Jack's like bucket of snacks. So I have kettle corn, fruit and veggie melties. These like organic chocolate graham crackers, organic honey, like little bunny grams. I love Annie's, obviously. I love all their stuff. This is like a snack mix. He hasn't had this in a while, so I'm probably gonna pack some of that. And I just have like little pretzels for him. Other melties, arrowroot cookies, It's like little fruit snacks. He really likes these little crunchies, so I have them in ranch, which he loves. And then I also have them in cheddar. What else do I have? He loves these, like these little fruit pouches. Like typically I know these are for like babies, but he loves them. And a lot of times, honestly, he'll just like eat one in the morning because as soon as he comes down here, he points at them and he just likes to eat this in the morning. So I try to give him like waffles or different things, but that's what he wants. So I guess I'm gonna pick a couple things. We're gonna go with the snack mix. I also have in my fridge these little bites, and I just like put his name on them when I get them. But like these are really nice because you can just like toss them in the bag. I also have these things that I might pack with like a little bit of hummus for him, but I don't know if he's gonna like it. And you know what, guys, like I don't like to send him to school with stuff that like he has not tried at home because I don't want him to be hungry at school, and I also don't want to pack him like a million snacks because that's annoying for the teachers. So I usually like to try things at home first, so I'll probably wait to like give him that. But he does love these like little cheddar cheese cubes. This is like, I don't know why it won't focus, I'm sorry. He loves these like little cheddar cheese cubes, Colby and Monterey Jack cheese. So I'll probably give him that, pack some of that up. We're gonna pack this up with some fruit and crackers. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, I decided. Jack's lunch, I decided to pack him this little zucchini lentil pasta. You guys should have seen that on my grocery haul the other day. He really likes it. It's a good way for him to get his vegetables in. So we've got the little cheese with the strawberries and crackers. Annie's snack mix. I'm gonna pack him those apples. And then this. So his lunch is all set for tomorrow. Anyway, guys, this is kind of, again, like a nothing vlog. I'm just kind of like sharing and inviting you guys like into our night and into our lives. But I'm gonna go ahead and tap out now because I'm gonna give this little guy a bath and just to get him situated and spend some like good quality time with him. But I'm gonna try to do some more vlogs so that way you can just, you know, again, like just be invited into our lives and kind of know what we do like on a day-to-day. Know the things that I do like as a mom to stay on top of things, stay prepared, just know how I'm feeling. This weekend, guys, I'm gonna be giving you a physique update and I'm gonna be giving you a macros update, which is really exciting. We will probably do another full day of eating. I haven't decided on that because it hasn't changed too much where I feel like it would be like worth doing another one, but we might. Also, guys, within the next week, a workout video is happening. I'm also gonna do some at-home workouts because I feel like eventually a lot of moms might watch this channel because I'm a mom and, you know, yeah. But hopefully just a lot of people in general. Anyway, home workouts are good for everybody. I'll talk to you guys later. Love you so much. Mwah.